Alright folks, welcome back to the Free to Plat series, and apologies for not making a video for a good few days. I was actually on a little break. We had a nice weekend away, but there was no reception at all, so I've not even been able to collect daily logins, sign in, or anything for 3 days. So it's been quite nice to have a break. I think everyone should always have a break from games when they can, but yeah, I wasn't able to sign in or anything, so I've just come back to the account and thought I'd do a little update because I had a few bits and pieces to go through before I went away anyway. First of all, I'm just going to quickly go through the news here because there's a couple of things that kind of got me. I know I missed this guaranteed event for Helior. To be honest, guys, seemed a bit crazy to me. 15 sacreds is a lot. If you didn't have them, I wouldn't have bought for him because he's a good champion, but yeah, I probably wouldn't have bought the shards for him. I actually had quite a few sacreds on my main account, so I did end up getting him. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have pulled Warlord as well, but I have not been spending money on shards recently, or for the last good few months anyway, so I only had like 35 voids to open, and unfortunately did not pull Warlord, so that would have really changed the main account, but alas, it wasn't meant to be. So yeah, that was that there. We've got this summon draft. What is this again? This is the 10 times chance of... Oh no, sorry, this is the 10 times chance here for Warlord. I'm that behind in the news, that's what it was. So no Warlord for me, unfortunately. The fusion's coming to an end. Like I mentioned before, I wasn't actually going for the fusion on this account. But what I did go through is one of the epics, which we'll cover in a second. And this is the one that got me. The tag team tournament is live, so they're trying to really push tag team now because people just aren't playing it. So it's basically exactly the same as any other tag team. Now, the only other thing was they actually said that we're going to be able to get a bunch of void shards from a tournament as well, which was the champion training tournament, according to them. Now, the tag arena tournament, this is the first of its kind. It's actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. You can get a legendary book, and it's not super difficult to get. You know, this is on my free to play account, and as you can see, guys, I'm in bronze 1. I'm in the lowest possible tier because I just haven't bothered with any tag team. But if you want to get that legendary book, all you really need to do is set your defense to like, one of each, common champion or something like that. Something really easy, and just farm the medals at the very bottom, and you'll easily get the legendary book. So that's actually good to see because normally tournament rewards are pretty bad, especially for like arena things. So I think that's a big improvement. A legendary book here, one void shard. I wouldn't say that's that worth it, but you still get the 6-star legendary gear for Relentless, which is good. Granted, there's zero chance of me getting it because this guy's already at like 5,406 points. Wonder what the global is. So actually, the guy in my group, unfortunately, is like in the top 50 or something. Unfortunately, they just cannot seem to get these global rewards right. I honestly don't know why people grind so hard for one book and one 5-star chicken. I mean, I know it's just bragging rights, but it's almost amplifying the problem. It seems to me if Plarium were to put like a really decent reward and all decent, like 5 charms is rubbish for getting 20th place in global, but like have good rewards for the full top 100, they would probably make even more money. It seems crazy to me. But anyways, great on this board, not so good on here. But the thing that got me, like I said, is the champion training. So it said that you can get a bunch of void shards. So I was expecting, hey, finally they've listened. Maybe they're going to have like 5 void shards, 10 void shards for the winner of the group, 20 void shards for like the global leader. No, 7,500 points. You get one void shard, which is more than likely going to be a skirmisher that you're going to put in the bin. In other words, one single void shard roughly equals one 3-star chicken for getting 7,500 points on the hardest tournament. Because champion training is by far the hardest. It's the most intense on resources. Granted, you get the 6-star legendary. What's the globals like? 3. So for this guy's 13,000 points already, he's potentially going to get 3 voids, which could be a skirmisher, his 18th cold heart, and maybe something good like a gear grinder. Let's be honest. He ain't pulling much else. 2 legendary books, pretty cool, but yeah, it's just wrong. That seems silly to me, and I don't know why they advertised the fact that you were going to get void shards. and then just give you one or potentially two. You know, if you come first, as long as that's more than 7,500, which it will be, you're gonna get 3 void shards. I don't know, maybe Playroom just really overvalue void shards in this game. I feel like if you were to base them on ancients, then voids and sacreds are way overpriced compared to ancients and way overvalued. But I don't see the problem with having maybe like, you know, for this part, 5 ancient shards, because that's a lot of points to get. That's a lot of resources to spend, and 5 void shards for here. That would make a lot more sense to me. And then like 10 for the top guy. That would be pretty damn good. That would be well worth grinding for. Or even just another 5, but 2 and 1 seems a bit crazy. So that is the tournaments just now. We don't have any events at the moment actually, so none in there at all. Let's just have a look at who we have pulled. So no shards have been opened this weekend. I was away, like I said. So I've got 4 voids and I've got 9 ancients sitting in the account. So that is getting kept for 2 times voids, because there's a bunch of like void epics that would really change this account a lot. So we did get our first void epic though, and that is, oh sorry, no, second. We actually have Inquisitor. He's good. But Scathix, I'd mentioned him in the previous video, so I'm currently just working on his masteries, and then I'm going to level him up. Now that the champion training tournament's in, actually, I can pretty much, yeah, I should be able to get him to level 5 today. It's going to take a little bit of time to get him to 6, but he's definitely going to be a 6-star. I think he's a great champion, like I mentioned in the previous video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 books. Yeah, it's not actually crazy in today's standards either. I know Ugo was about 15 or 16, so Ugo is now still not fully booked. I do have a book. Why is yep, look at that. Ugo is now fully booked. Sorry, clan, I know I should have been doing this on the clan versus clan, but I need her fully booked right now because that makes her infinitely better. So there we go. We now have a fully booked Ugo, and I've got 1 book to use, but I need to book Mordecai. I really need to book him, so he's probably going to get preference, because I can pretty much run Scathix. I mean, do I need to book him actually? I really could do with this. If I could get 2 books into this, I wouldn't actually book him, because I don't need the other stuff. If I could get a lucky 2 books, that would be absolutely brilliant. I mean, this is a good ability too, but really you're just wanting him for this ability. But yeah, I think I'll still go for Mordecai first, because I'm going to come to the Arbiter missions and I need to get Spider 20 done, and he needs to be fully booked for that to happen for me. So that is everything that's going on in there. Missions, we're a little bit further than the last time, but not much, because we've ran into the Great Hall stall again, as usual. So we're at level 7, and we're actually not too far off. We've got 100 more gold bars to get, and we'll be getting accuracy on this tree up to this. I'm not going to, yeah, I'll put the accuracy up. Or will I? I could potentially just build the crit damage on here and help Ruel hit like a truck. But I think I'll probably go with the accuracy, because it's a little bit better all round. And once I commit to that, we've got all these things I can do easy enough. And I think the next one I get stuck at, does it go straight up to 8? Yeah, this one here up to 8. Then it's 9, then 10. But the rest of all this stuff is pretty much doable up until, I mean, I can do level 17 dungeons for most of these. The 20s, I'm not quite there yet, but I've not really put the effort in, so I should be able to get there. I think I should be still on track to get Arbiter within like, yeah, I'm hoping like sort of before day 80. I should be able to do that. I think that's a good goal for free to play before day 80. That's a good one, because at the moment we're on day 65, and that's the world record, I believe. I don't actually know how it works. I guess because I didn't sign in for 3 days, you know, I'm still on day 65. It's not like I've skipped, yeah, because I've not gained the stuff. So I'm on day 65 of playing, and yeah, so that should be fine. 2.5 weeks effectively to get Arbiter. I'm fully confident we'll do it, guys. Fully confident. Although I am actually again away for a week's holiday pretty soon. I think it's on this week here, the next one, but I will have reception in that one, so I should still be able to get it done. But yeah, that is the end of the fusion. Like I said, it's coming up. I've got 2 days left to do it. I'm obviously not doing it. It would be way too resource intensive to level these all up to 50. Yeah, way too much. So not going to do that, but I'm really happy with this guy. So that's all I need for him. I think pretty much we're kind of covered. There's not a lot of new stuff I've been doing because, like I say, I was away. Clan boss, I'm now hitting brutal for pretty much a 2 key. So, and I've not changed my team about yet, which is pretty cool. So I'm hitting, yeah, it's just about a 2 key. I kind of made a bad run on that one, but it's usually between 10 and 12 million. A 2 key roughly. I still haven't put the effort in to the clan boss team, so that is the next goal. Once I get a bit more resources, I'm going to gear up my team a bit more, try and level up Grizzle Jarl and go for at least hitting Nightmare just now. And then eventually, once we get some more champions, I'll focus on an Ultra Nightmare team. And yeah, but that's that so far. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much to report. Doom Tower, we're still... Where are we in Doom Tower? I think we're up to the next Griffin. So I'm going to have a bash at him today. Or actually, no, I'll leave that till Twitch tomorrow. Because it's always quite fun doing the Doom Tower on Twitch, I find. Especially on the free-to-play, because it's so damn difficult. And it's actually handy to have the help from everyone to get us through it. We're still in Gold 4 for Arena. And so we'll have a couple of quick games in Arena just now. It's just been reset day today, so potentially I could just try and push for Platinum today. It might be a bit easier because the arena points are lower to get into Platinum just now, especially if you just go straight after Platinum. It's feeling a wee bit cheesy doing it that way, but yeah. In fact, let's just have a quick couple of games of Arena just now, see how the team's doing. Right, so for this fight here, might be quite difficult because of MUCHHHH. He's a bit of a pain, especially if he gets the True Fears up. So I'm thinking we're probably better going with like the full speed team to try and get around quick enough rather than using Ugo. Yeah, I think that's probably the best option here. Gonna take it off auto actually, and let's just have a go at this. So what we need is an increased speed. Let's hope for a stun on Michelle. No. We got a stun on Apothecary. It's not the worst thing. Let's put hexes down and increase turn meter. Yeah, he's going to get a turn there. Unfortunately, gets the fears up, which is an absolute pain. So let's hope this hits. Nope, it doesn't. That's a bugger. True Fear is supposed to be 50%, but tell you what, Michelle's True Fear does not feel like it. It never feels like 50%. Let's try and stun him. There we go. We got a stun. Let's take out... This is not looking too good, guys, I'm afraid. Not looking too good at all. Right, that's what we're talking about. 3 stuns and 4 stuns. That is why Armina is so good. Now, let's see. Still got to try and work on the Reviver first, really. Oh, that would have been nice to get another stun there, but it would have been a bit much to ask. Let's get the hexes up. More stuns, please. No more stuns, unfortunately, and let's blow them up. There we go. Oof. That was a close game. It was only 1 minute 16, but that felt a lot longer. So, as you can see, we're killing most of the teams. We're not going to kill that team. That's too much. There's some tough teams. Obviously, with reset just happening, a lot of the bigger teams are down at the bottom just now, just because it's been reset time. I should be able to start killing teams like this pretty soon. Blender's pretty easy to counter, but I just don't have the gear and the champions yet. But, well, I do have the champions, just not the gear, sorry. So I think realistically out of this one, in fact, we're needing the gold bars. Let's have a little refresh. This looks much easier, so let's have a go at this top one here. Again, this looks pretty slow, so I could actually probably take out... You know what, let's just go with this. What I've been doing sometimes, if they're really slow, but if they're super tanky, I'll put in Mordecai to get the attack up, but these guys aren't tanky, so I might as well just go full speed and do that. That makes much more sense. Got the stun, even though Swift parry is on that champion. Gonna be a little bit fast for us there, I believe. Well, it just depends. We take the chance. I mean, it's a speed race, this one. Much faster champions. We're actually faster than them, which is pretty bad. Now, hopefully Kale doesn't hit too hard here. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, still lost that one, unfortunately. Let's have a go down here. This was a non-speed lead again, so these aren't... We've only got 1 tanky champion, so we'll go with speed and try and kill them. Because as you can see, if their nuker does get a go, it's not that great for us because our champions aren't that strong yet. Now, unfortunately, Saito is doing some crazy work there, but Ruel comes in and... Oh, no. Oh, we get the Stun, we get another stun. Armina. Oh my. Right, come on, stun. Oh, that was so close. Armina nearly pulled it out for us there. Let's try this one here. This looks a bit easier now. A little bit lower power, so hopefully they're not quite as tough. Good champions here though, really good champions. Especially Molly's a pain at this level actually. And she's tough, even with like not good gear on obviously. Right, what is going on here? Let's just use the thingy just now. Let's take out one reviver. Molly's got the cheers up though. Okay, it's not looking very good today, guys, I'm afraid. That's an easier team to beat, but it just depends if we get the stuns or not. It's a little bit RNG on that one. Let's have another go. This one here. Again, these are like level 70 guys, so they're way above our level. This is a pretty tough team, but we'll have one bash at it, just for the video's sake. No stuns, unfortunately. 1 and 2. Oh yeah, because we didn't get the hex on Duchess there, so that kind of screwed us over a little bit. So this is going to be quite a difficult one. Triple stun there, that's not ideal. Yep, not looking too good today, guys. So I think we're going to go and do some serious work on the arena team. We're in gold 4, we can hang in gold 4 now, but it's not optimized at all, So that is everything for today. It's just a quick update on the account. Didn't do so well in arena there, but it is gold 4 the day, on reset, sorry, day. So, but yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to put out a plat push video in a little while as well, because we did do plat push today, and a couple other videos in the pipeline. So stay tuned, guys. Have a great day. Peace.